That picture still sitting right there, mister. Hey, mister, you better move that picture. Good morning, everybody. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Wow! We up this morning, y'all. A lot of people went to sleep last night, had plans for this afternoon. They ain't even here no more. Look how blessed you are. You better thank God for putting you on that wake-up list this morning. Today is Wednesday, May 4th. Tomorrow is two things. First of all, transition of my awesome mother, Miss Mary Lena Smith, who is everything. She is my heart, and I will be celebrating her. You know, I'm sorry, I had to stand up for a second. When I first met Rosa May, I didn't even know that I knew Rosa May like I knew Rosa May. I met Rosa May, and she had seen this copy of the play, and she sent me a rock. She actually painted my mother and me. That's from the cover of the play called Michael Colyar's Mama. She painted it on a rock. So if the show don't go well, I can throw the rock. No, anyway, Rosa May has just been my heart from the beginning of this whole ordeal is what I want to call this show. She did my first sign for the Michael Colyar Morning Show. So we go way back. You know, that's why I'm so glad that she is the producer of this show, because she be watching things. She be on it. She already making plans for something special we'll probably do Friday, because as you know, Mother's Day is coming. So my mother's transition, Cinco de Mayo, it'll be 13 years. Haven't missed her for a second, because my mama ain't never left me. She still is within me, informing my every decision. I don't do no bad stuff on purpose. If I mess you up, I swear to God, it was a mistake, because I know my mom was watching. So anyway, Mary Lena Smith, I love you. Tomorrow will be your transitional day. Also, tomorrow is the birthday of my amazing co-host, the Persian Black Queen herself, Miss Ashley Gales, who I should bring on. Well, no, I should probably do my theme music first. Let me go do my theme music first. Then I bring her. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get started. Do the thing the right way. It's Wednesday, so you know what that means. I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. Somebody gonna have $100 before this show is over. Shoot, I wish it was me. It's too bad I can't play the same game. Maybe I could buy me some shoes.
It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show.
Good morning, family. Good morning, family. What can I say? God woke us up on a beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show our Father we appreciate. God's good. God's good. God's good. Bop, 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 bop. Hey, good morning, family. What can I say? Come on. God woke us up on this beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show our Father we appreciate. God's good. God's good. God's good. Bop, 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 bop. God's good. Yeah. God's good. Come on. God's good. Bop, bop, bop. Don't let them tell you nothing different. Woo to the woo to the woo to the woo 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 to the woo woo woo. A bell solo? Is this nigga crazy? Too early in the morning for bells. It's Michael Colyar Morning Show. This way you go to get your flow. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. So we come in here to do our thing. Good morning, everybody. I don't know no words that rhyme with everybody, so I'm gonna have to stop right now. You went from a smile to an ugly frown. Quit playing. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Quit playing. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Quit playing. I just made that part up. That's pretty good. I might keep that in. Okay, let me stop. Ladies and gentlemen, let me quit fooling around and bring my co-hostess with the absolute mostest. Her birthday is tomorrow, y'all. So this is her birthday eve. Get your hands together for the wonderful, the lovely, and I hope she's awake. Miss Ashley Gale.
Whoa.
I know 2 of the babies stayed home today, huh?
Oh my goodness. And mom duties do not stop. So,
Yes, you look like mom this morning. You got up and had to wrestle with the kids this morning.
Little bit. Still had to pack and everything for me to go to DC. So it's been a little.
Ooh, when you leave for DC?
Today, I leave right after the show.
Oh, really? How long will you be there?
Until Saturday. I come back Saturday.
So have you been to the African American Museum?
I haven't.
Oh my God. I swear if you do it, it will be the highlight of your trip. There is nothing like that in the whole wide world. It's 4 levels. And what really make you mad though is they start in the basement with slavery. So the underground is nothing but slavery, and you be walking through that with your fist ball. I was like, man, I wish a white person walked in here. I would just, as soon as I said that, 4 white people walked in. So anyway, I had to put that in my back pocket. But anyway, you will love the African American Museum. And let me throw up a photo. Yesterday, guys, if you were on the show, you saw that I was in Orlando at the Orlando Bronze Kingdom. Which houses all this amazing bronze art from Africa, just off the chain. But what I failed to do when I went through Black History Month, I feel bad about this. I forgot to acknowledge the Honorable Mr. Farrakhan. If we talk about somebody great and Black and historical in our society, we got to talk about it, because this is a dude who don't bite his tongue. I don't care what you say. He stand up for what he stand up for, and people try to paint ugly pictures on him. Hey, Arsenio lost his job about it, bringing him on. But I ain't scared, because, like I say, you can't fire slaves. You got to sell them. And we ain't making nothing over here. Take the show. No, I'm just joking. No, Minister Farrakhan he's been so kind to me, and he's such a great man. And when he speaks, he really is saying something that resonates with your soul. So I just want to give a salute, assalamu alaikum, to a great brother, Minister Farrakhan. I just want to put that up before we get going now.
I grew up on his lessons. My father was huge on making sure, my father and my mother. So,
Guess what I figured out? I figured out how to bring people back on when I blocked them.
Oh.
And I didn't figure it out. Tibalt Mafuki. Tibalt Mafuki. Tibalt Mafuki is the one who figured it out. He sent me the directions. I already brought Stacy in there. I brought Stacy back on last night. Do you see her?
Hi, Stacy. Is she back?
Did she show up? I don't even see her in there, but she thanked me last night because it went through. So Stacy is here. Walter Miller, the Hat Man, is in today, y'all. Bonnie Chambers is here. I think Bonnie lives here. Bonnie's here. Tibalt Mafuki. There he is. Blessings. Thank you, Tibalt, because he showed me how to do that thing and get her back on. And then I realized some kind of way Sabrina got locked out. I didn't lock you out, Miss Sabrina, but I'm going to bring you back on right after the show. I'm going to go back to them little directions that Tibalt gave me and bring you on as well. Okay, good morning, Jeff Rich and Rosemary Smith and Tanja Robertson. That ton of fun. She ton of fun right there. Catfish. Who was Catfish? I ain't seen nobody. Oh, that's Katash. Oh, Katash, I called you Catfish.
Where your eyeballs, Michael? Where your eyeballs?
Yeah, I'm shoot child. I'm waking up just like you. I'm just faking it. I love how people come on here and love each other up too. I appreciate that so much. I got to show you this video is really 3 seconds long. Okay. But this right here sums up what this whole day should be about, y'all. Take a moment. I'm going to let it run it twice. Do that one more time. Life is good. Oh my God. Hey, we're gonna have a heck of a show this morning. It's crazy. It's bananas. This weekend I will be in New York, y'all. I have 6 shows in New York. So I'm in New York and in Jersey. And if you go to my webpage, the very sexy webpage, the real michaelcolyar.com, it'll tell you the places and the spots. Come down. If you can't make it, send your friends and relatives and stop strangers on the street. And so, Michael Colyar over there telling jokes and stuff, and let me see how we looking on time. Actually, we right on time.
Let's go.
It's 7:10. It's time to bring the comedians in. All you gotta do is push that button, and then you just pow. When you hit that button like that. Okay.
What happened?
You really can't find the button?
I didn't say I couldn't find the button. I was waiting for you to get a magic word.
Button. Hey family, it's time for the Michael Colyar comedy platform. We put on over 300 comedians and they funny too. Cause you gotta be funny here. Oh, you coming here, you don't be funny? Whoa! It's gonna be a long walk back to the car. Check them out. Hey, y'all, it's another beautiful day. We about to have some comedy now because humor is healing. I think it's one of the greatest gifts God gave us. With all the ugliness out there in the world, man, we just got rid of the worst president in the history of the English language. We just got past COVID. At least we mostly passed COVID. A lot of us unemployed. A lot of us ain't got no money. A lot of us are mad. If you don't laugh, you gonna slap somebody. So we're happy to bring you the Michael Colyar Comedy Corner. We got comedy for you. It's Michael Colyar Comedy Corner, and the comedy is true. Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from hell, I don't know where. Get your hands together for the lovely Ash Cash.
Hey, what up? Hey guys, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic, y'all. I just met her this weekend when I was in Orlando. So this is what we call a shot in the dark. We don't know what's about to happen. So let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, once again. Give it up for Ash Cash.
Thank you, everyone. Good morning. Thank you, Michael, for having me on. Like you said, I'm Ash Cash. I'm a comedian. So obviously my parents are divorced. No, but like my parents got divorced when I was pretty young, right? And growing up, my mom always used to remind me and my sister of that all the time. Like she'd always remind us of different things, like blame different stuff on it. Like if we were in a store and I wanted to get something, she'd always be like, if your dad had paid child support, we would have been able to afford this. Or like if I wanted to go on a field trip and it was too expensive, she'd always be like, if your dad had paid child support, like you would have been able to go. But then, she started really reaching. She started like blaming ridiculous stuff on it. Like when my first boyfriend broke up with me, she was like, you know what? If your dad had paid child support, this would have never happened. Or like when 9/11 happened, she was like, if your dad had paid child support, this would have never happened. And I'm just like, I don't think my dad was taking the child support money to fund the Taliban, but that's just my theory. I don't know. But another thing about me is I am Jamaican. I'm from Jamaica, moved up here when I was 15 years old. And a lot of people, when I tell them that initially, they always say, you don't look Jamaican. And, I always say, like, I don't know what you were expecting. Do you want me to be walking around here with like dreadlocks and a spliff in my hand? Like, did you want me to come out here dressed up like a pot of curry chicken? Like, I'm not really sure what you were expecting. But, when I moved up here, when I moved to America in true Jamaican fashion, like the first thing I did was get 10 jobs. And obviously my accent isn't as strong as it used to be. And the reason was because of those jobs. Like one of my first jobs when I moved to America was at an Italian restaurant called Soprano's. And my job was to answer the phones. So it would be kind of weird when I'd answer the phones initially. Like it would be really confusing because I'd answer the phones like this. Sopranos, we're there. What do you want for eat? And that would always confuse the customers. They'd be like, is this Sopranos? Is this the right restaurant? And then I'm Jamaican, so my customer service wasn't that great. I was annoyed that they called in the first place. So then, I'd go again. I was like, Sinadat me say, what do you want for eat? And then they'd be like, oh, I thought this was Sopranos, the Italian restaurant, not the Italian Jamaican fusion restaurant. But I guess I'll have a curry chicken parm. Pasta, jerk chicken pizza. And then I'd be like, all right, so for the jerk chicken pizza, you want the little one, the big one, or the one in the middle? Further confusion on the other end. I have to explain that I just said small, medium, large. And then they try to get into it. They'd be like, oh, yeah, I want the little one. And then I'd be like, so the little one is only 10 inches. You sure that's big enough for you? But I'm Jamaican, so I usually do something a little bit bigger. But yeah, thank you. That's what I got for now.
That was good. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you, Ash Cash. For the first time, for the shot in the dark, you did really good.
She did.
Thank you so much.
Woo, woo, woo. And listen, I had a thing on your show. I want to just make a critique. The pot of curry chicken is so funny. You gotta really punch that. You gotta really say that. Like what they want me to. Just like a pot of curry chicken, you want to really punch that because it's hilarious, but you barely hear it as you go by. But you should say that because all these ideas are coming to our minds when I see you. I'm thinking Jamaican. Well, this show is a light-skinned Jamaican. What the heck is going on? And it was really good. I want to see you come back again. Next time I want you to stand up so you can express yourself,
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Coming back, and I think you're very excellent. I thank you for coming this morning.
Wow! Thank you for having me
I thought it was really good. Tell people how they can find you.
It's right behind me. It's a little reflection on it, but that's my social media. Ash Cash got jokes.
Ash Cash, I like that. Hold it back up again and just hold it still. Bring it back up and just hold it still for a second. Hold it still for a second. That way people can take a quick snapshot of it. Okay, cool. All right. www Ash Cash and Ash Cash. Thank you very much. And are you from Orlando?
I live here now, yes.
But where you from? You actually from Jamaica?
Yeah, I moved to Orlando when I was 15 years old. And I've been in different cities in Florida, but now I'm back in Orlando. Use
more of your I would suggest, and not that you asked, but use more of your jumping in Jamaican stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, all that stuff was so good you did. And I really like the child support. I mean, that's amazing, Yeah, I got shot in the leg the other day. My mother said, well, if your father paid the child support, it's just like there's so many places you can go with that. The material was really excellent. You delivered it well. I appreciate you. Now leave us with a woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
Hey, y'all, give it up for Ash Cash right here on the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Great way to kick off the day. Woo,
she was
woo,
dope.
woo.
She was dope. I like the accent. That was pretty surprising to hear her go that thick with her accent. I was like, whoa.
It was surprising. I didn't even know she was Jamaican until she said it on the show this morning. I was completely surprised because I've never heard.
She did good.
She did very good. Yay. Yeah. 2 thumbs up for that right there. Hey, let me see. Today is Wednesday, y'all. So it is I love my job. So make sure you pick up that phone and do your thing. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that we can't really do this thing if we don't have y'all liking. So I'm going to need y'all to jump on, hit that like button every now and then, because when you hit the like button, like when you go.
Log on to the morning show. Michael Colyar with the morning show. Get us through as the day may go.
And some of y'all haven't even subscribed. So then you hit the button like this and it goes.
There is joy in the morning. There is healing in the morning. So much love in the morning. There is music in the morning. There is joy in the morning. There is healing in the morning.
Healing in the morning. Yeah.
The whole crazy, the thing about it is, I think my body is just sore. I started working out and doing my old regimens again with the weights and the lunges and the 25-pound squats.
Oh my God.
And my body's like, you hate me, don't you? But when I'm in a size 3, I tell it I love it. That's
you have to pay, no pain, no gain. I went yesterday to fitness, to LA Fitness Center.
Yeah.
They have the best cafeteria. Okay, so listen, folks, as you know, yesterday is reading with Mr. Mike. Didn't do it again yesterday because I got tied up. As it turns out, they let me read instead. There's a company that hired me to read my book.
Yeah.
The book I wrote on Barack Obama. Funny thing happened on the way to the White House. I knocked on the door and a brother answered and they filmed it. So usually when I'm doing a morning show, I mean, when I'm doing a reading with Mr. Mike and Roscoe, who is an agitator, when we do reading with Mr. Mike, I have the book in my hand. So when I'm reading, I turn the picture around and show it to people, but they got me with a big green screen behind me. So as I'm reading, the pages come up and you can see the pages. It is so fly. In 2 days, you're going to give it to me. So y'all might get a peek of that. So I was happy to do that. And I just want to take a moment to say reading is fundamental. And if you can read with your kids, it means something. But even more importantly, if your kids can read to you, it's important because it builds their reading and comprehension. And being a Black man, I just want to show you a couple of my favorite favorite book for children. This one just called The Family Book, because families look different all the time. You don't know what your family gonna be. The Family Book is so cool. This is Grumpy Bunny. I really like Grumpy Bunny. Never touch a Grumpy Bunny because all these things, like, can you hear this?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Touch and feel book. Yeah.
Touchy feel, you can feel the carrot. This one's really important for kids. I like myself.
Oh, that's
you know how simple but how powerful that statement is. Once we come to like ourselves, because society has made us hate ourselves. And if you could just get back to loving you, once you love you, you love the world. And it's such a simple thing. An exuberant ode to self-esteem that celebrates the joy of liking who you are. This one is Follow Your Dreams. And they actually use, look at a little bitty Martin Luther King and a Black airman, what a Tuskegee Airman. Of course, I think that's Arthur Ashe, right? Follow your dreams. I love you, Daddy. And just call him a father. You know, any books about my daughter and me, or just, I'm loving that. Of course, all the kids like this one, Farts in the Wild. Okay, now this one is so cool because it's got all these different animal farts. And
you get to push the sounds on the side?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Let me see what I can go to here. I got a hippopotamus fart. And see the fart, it's a number on the side right here. The number right here corresponds with the button you push down here. So number 9 is the hippopotamus. Hippopotamus farts. For hippo, farts are like a blare of trumpets announcing the arrival of someone important.
That hippo need to check his drawers.
Yes, indeed. Man, in fact, I just want the picture of that. I want the picture of a hippopotamus in drawers. And finally, my favorite really is by Taye Diggs, and it's just called Chocolate Me.
Oh,
and he just talks about how he loved being who he is. He's happy in his skin. Okay, with all those things out of the way, next Tuesday I will be back. A lot of stuff's happening next week. Next Tuesday I'm back with me and Roscoe. And I don't think y'all saw Roscoe this morning. People backstage saw him, but Roscoe did pop his head in. Hi, everybody. And Roscoe is he's very excited. Missed reading yesterday. He missed reading yesterday. I just said that. I know you just said that. Well, why are you saying it? If I just said it, because anyway, he missed it yesterday, but he will be here next Tuesday. So me and Roscoe will be reading to the kids 3 p.m. on Instagram. And then next Wednesday, we're starting back up with the superstar interviews. Where we do 30-minute one-on-one interviews at 7 p.m. Right here on YouTube. Okay, enough of all of that. Let's get to this very dynamic sister who I just love her. She has lifted my spirit so many ways and so many days. She is a prayer warrior. She is a goddess, a queen, and just a great, great lady. Get your hands together for Erin Louise Stewart. Yeah, boy, Erin Louise Stewart in the house. Hello, Erin. How are you?
Hello. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Wasn't that girl funny? The comedian.
Oh, she was great. I loved it.
She was really good.
Yeah,
I was thrilled because when you do a shot in the dark, that means we ain't seen no tape, we ain't seen nothing. We don't know it. That thing could go south real quick, but it went really well.
It reminds me of your comedy show you used to do on Mondays, and when you would have the comedians come up, all levels of comedians, and then you would critique them at the end, which I thought was such a beautiful thing. I love that.
Yeah, I have fun doing that, but some people be like, nobody asks your opinion. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say it because I'm trying to help you. Help me. Help you.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want to be coached and mentored by Michael Colyar?
Oh, thank you. I miss seeing you in person. It's good to see you today.
It's good to be here. Thank you so much.
Tell us who you are and what you do, Erin.
Well, I am a dreams come true life coach who has turned mortgage specialist. So I help people fulfill their dreams of home ownership and investment. So I'm working with my wonderful son, who's been in this business for about probably 8 years. And I'm happy to step into this industry, that really needs some consciousness and integrity and passion and compassion. And also just, helping people feel taken care of, and really to understand how this whole thing works in this world of finance and mortgages, because people can really get taken advantage of.
So you're new to the mortgage part. The part that you've been doing for years and years is lifting people's spirit and
Yes.
helping people find their spiritual way. And so
Yes.
you're combining that with the
Yes.
mortgage industry. That's pretty doggone
Bringing
awesome.
spirit to mortgage. How about that?
Yeah.
And I'm really honored, to serve, because it's still bringing my intrinsic gifts, of just being an advocate and cheerleader for people's, well-being and their fulfillment of their dreams and their desires and empowerment and financial independence. But it's bringing that skill set. It's very transferable to this field.
I'd like to get more Black people to understand the importance of owning property.
Oh, yes.
We need to buy homes, man. Some people
do.
spend their whole lives being renters, and when they die, there's nothing to leave.
That's
You
right.
know, you want property. When you have property, you have ownership in something. Your credit automatically is better because you have something that you can fall back on. It's just something like, look, I'm 65. I don't feel a day over 59. But at 63, I bought my first home.
Yes.
So I mean, I've been all over. I've rented amazing estates,
Yes.
but never owned any of that. So all that was more like a dream.
Right.
Which went up in smoke once the rent was no longer being paid. Now I actually own property, and it ain't a mansion, but it's a mansion to me.
You're in the game.
Yeah, I can go out
You're
and
in
cut
the game.
grass. I'm in
Yes.
the game,
You've
so
got, you're building equity. And we have a great first-time home buyers program product now where people can get 100% financing, which means they can get their down payment assistance financed. They can get a good amount of their closing costs financed as well. So this is great for first-time home buyers.
So they could come in with no money down?
They can come in with getting 100% financing.
Does that mean no money down?
That means that they can get their down payment financed in their loan, and they can also get their closing costs financed into their loan.
Okay.
Yes.
You still don't answer my question though. Does that mean no money down is what I'm asking? They don't have to put no money on the table when they start?
Yes, 100% financing is
Okay.
no money down. Yes.
Okay, all right.
There are
those words. Okay, good.
Yes.
I just want to be clear on it because a lot of times people flim you and it's all just come on down and you had to pay your first bill for 2 months and then you get that. Well, yeah, but there is a $95 service fee or some stuff like that. I'm very blessed that I was in the military, so I'm a veteran. And if you're a veteran, oh my God, you should run and get a home. Because if you're a veteran, you don't have to pay any down payment to get started. I got into this home without putting a penny down, and I'm up in here. Oh, I'm up in here. So, okay, go ahead. Tell me more.
Yeah, and with all things there are, like in the market, there's so many things that there are so many variables, right? So it's for each person. It's the amount of home that they're wanting to get, so there's, criteria and restrictions around that, but there is this wonderful opportunity for first-time home buyers. And then we also have a investor product, which I'm excited about because that means that people aren't qualifying for their next property based on their own income, but the property that they're purchasing it's like the qualification happens on the rental income, which is really cool. So people can, this is great opportunity for people because this is the investors market now with the rates going higher. So it's like people can buy their second properties and they can also get properties in other states as well as investment properties. And the loan is qualified based on the rental income and not their personal income. So that's a great opportunity that we have available as well. So great, right opportunity, in this market right now, even though the rates have really jumped and stuff. But this
I
is,
love that angle.
yeah.
I love that angle. I need to talk to you sometime too because people are already talking to me about refinancing my home.
Hmm.
I haven't been here 3 years yet, but the value's already gone up over another six figures in less than 3 years. And they're like, "Well, you
Right,
can refinance," but I don't know what any of that means because you
right.
know, I'm technically retarded when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I need to talk to you on that. How would people talk to you about that if they wanted to talk to you about mortgages and stuff? Where would they
She had her beautiful sign. I'm just gonna put
go?
my,
But
I'm
don't
just gonna
move
put
it.
my
The
little
whole thing
sticker
is to get us to stay still.
so they could
Okay.
take a picture of that.
Yes.
And so that has my I'm trying to get it straight on
You
here. It's
got it.
so
If you
pretty,
stop,
this
you good.
camera.
You good
There it
right there.
is. So
That's
you can
perfect.
take that picture. So it's Erin Stewart at 510-333-9067 is my cell. And then my email is Erin S at equitysmartloans.com. So that's the way that they can reach me.
Nice.
And we would love to take really good care of you and get you in. I had this wealthy woman once. I asked her, what's the best thing that I can do to really up level and leverage myself? She said, buy your first property. So that
Yeah.
is where you really get into the world of ownership, and you really can leverage yourself from there. You can really build out from there. So it just puts you at a whole different play level in the playing field. So it's
And
my
see,
joy and honor to be able to do that and assist. And I would love to talk to you also, Michael, because we have another product that is really helping people be able to pay their homes off in 10 years. So that is a very exciting
I
opportunity.
like that.
And
I
then that
like
means they
that.
never have to refi again, also with this product, because they have really cut down, the timeline of being able to leverage and use a good amount of their money towards paying off that principal versus thousands and thousands of dollars that are paid up front in amortized loans over 30 years. So that's another wonderful thing that we'll have a conversation about.
And guys, I would like you not to have fear about it.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of fear in whether you want to purchase or now. That's a big thing. Once I make that commitment, how I'm gonna keep it up. When you buy your first home, you're gonna be so excited about it that you're gonna
Yes.
do whatever you need to do to keep it. You're gonna keep on
Yes.
working, you're gonna take a second job because there's something important about coming home to your own. It's your
Yes.
own. And I tell you, there's no place closer to heaven on earth than to be at your own house. You
Yes.
ain't never slept as good. I don't care if you went to Paris, if you went to Italy. Wait till you get back to your own house.
Yes.
Man, you in there like swimwear. But look, at this point, we got to slide into prayer. This is our prayer time, and I've asked you to be so kind as to do the prayer for us. Would you?
Absolutely. Thank
Now,
you
in
so
one
much.
moment after she gets through with the prayer, we have one more awesome comedian, and then I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. We're gonna great money. Wow, great money. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's
Love you,
let's
Michael.
listen to the wonderful Erin Louise Stewart and take us into prayer. I'm gonna
Thank
start with
you.
my holy breath, and then you got it from there.
Thank you so much. Hmm. And every breath is holy because it is the very life of God, the very breath of God, the very love of God that animates all that is, all that we see, from the unseen, the invisible, the infinite, the awesomeness, made manifest, glorified, and magnified. And so it is in this place of just being in love, being the very life and the very magnificence of the divine, knowing the world that we live in, which is God world. It's not limited to man world, anything that is already made manifest, that we are of this inexhaustible, infinite source that is beyond what has been before, and that we access that as we get still, as we become quiet, as we connect, as we are well established in who we really are and whose we really are. And we allow God to run the show. We move into this day and every day with life is good. Life is really good, as that beautiful little boy says and knows. It is so good. and that we see the goodness, we amplify, we are these beautiful vessels of blessings as we move through life, giving thanks and appreciating everything, for everything serves, and that we move through with the power and the authority and dominion that has been given us and granted us with divine grace and light and love that lights our way, and that we know that we are supported and sustained by this dynamic universe of goodness and well-being, and everything is in our favor. We are highly favored, prospered, and blessed. And our joy and our celebration and our thanksgiving is contagious. So we lift up a triumphant, joyful noise of giving thanks, praising, appreciating, blessing, and moving through these doors that just continue to open and open and open, matching our holy vibration and resonance. And we are blessed and prospered, and we are financially free, and we step into our goodness. We step into what God has brought forth as opportunities for us, and we say yes. We say yes to owning. We say yes to financial literacy. We say yes to financial legacy. We say yes to our empowerment and loving our own home and our own sanctuaries, our own space and place. And we are this indwelling place of the Most High. So we've got it like that. We've been designed this way. We are created this way. And so with this breath of God that is holy, and with every word, every thought, every step, every choice, every action that we make, we know that it is prayer, that we are indwelling and blessing and radiating and expressing and celebrating and rejoicing in this life, in this privilege that we have. So this is what we pray. This is who we are. And this is what we bring forth. And so I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Thank you, God, for Michael Colyar. Thank you for his co-host. Thank you for the show. Thank you for the audience. Thank you for everything, for this and so much more. We are grateful and thankful and blessed. And so it is. Amen.
And so it is. Amen, amen,
Yes.
amen. I
Yes.
mean, Ashe.
Yay.
Boom, shakalaka. And the famous word of those of
Now
us.
that's it. Now that's really dumb. Boom shakalaka.
We ain't through yet. And what we say here at the Colyar Clan, woo, woo, woo. Yes, yeah, God is great. And there's many ways to approach the one. You know, where she's still here with us.
Yeah, she is.
There's many ways to approach the one, you know, but God is God. And we have to always make sure that we have a connectedness with our higher source, the entity that created everything from nothingness and did it in the name of love. And so I thank you for enunciating your prayer for us today. So sweet, so deep, so holy. I appreciate you so much. Now, once again, tell people how to find you. 510 333-9067. Erin Stewart, that's Erin with an S, at equitysmartloans.com. Give me a W, and I know you. Give me a W and a woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
Come on, y'all. Give it up. Erin Louise Stewart came in, blessed us, and talked to us about real estate and everything.
That was dope.
How you doing? How you holding up? You good?
I don't look like I just got dragged. Just dragged all over the place.
Just came on to the show, and that's how we do it. It's early in the morning, child. Sometimes I come on there with just my robe and a cup of tea.
I just need sleep. I'm one of those people, when I have something exciting happening, I don't sleep the night before.
But you getting ready? You're going to DC.
Yeah, I literally have not slept.
Will you be on the show tomorrow? The birthday show, or are you going to be traveling?
No. I'm leaving this afternoon. So.
Okay. All right. Cool. Tomorrow we have to say happy birthday. Sing happy birthday to you. Woo, woo, woo. Oh man. Hey, today is National Interpreter Appreciation Day. Okay. Now I don't know that many interpreters, but on my show this weekend in Orlando, first we had Minnie Gragu.
We did.
We had Minnie Gragu. He's been on here several times. He's an amazing man, great guy. And the great Tony Black. Tony Black's wife is an interpreter. Oh, he's funny. Oh, that boy was so
He
funny.
is hilarious.
I want to give a shout out to his wife though, because she was there supporting him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This in our profession, if we got one person besides ourselves that's right there supporting us, it helps so much more. And so I sat in the back and watched her, and she wasn't like some people go because they feel like they gotta go. So
Yeah.
you know, I'm with you. So dang, I heard this joke 9 times. It's just gonna be over. I was watching her, enthusiastically watching her, man, cheering, getting all the jokes. I mean, she was into it. So I had to ask him, this her first time coming out? He said, no, she's at every show. To be at every show and to
give
really
that effort.
support
Yeah.
it like that. Wow!
That's a good
That's
wife.
what we all get to have that, y'all. We get to have
That's
that.
a
So
good
I salute Tony Black and the other fabulous comedian, Minnie Gragu is so great. You know, we bring them back on the next week or so just to play with us.
Yeah, they're gonna be fun. But you were great. You were great. You
Oh,
know,
I had fun.
you always give everybody their flowers. But Michael, you work that whole
Oh.
club, not just the stage. The
You know
whole
what?
club.
You took a video of me walking through with the chicken. Because I
Oh,
go
yeah.
through with the chicken before the show and I sneak up on people and squeeze the chicken in their ear. They be, man, what? And I say, sir, calm down. It's a chicken, sir. Calm down. And everybody around them are laughing. And then they have to laugh themselves. Because at first they shocked, but then they see that they didn't jump. Like somebody pulled a 357, but it was a chicken. And they get to, and it sort of energizes the audience too, because then they don't know what's coming. What is this food with the rubber chicken? You know, so by the time I get to the stage, the chicken is already.
They know who you are, but it's cool because you walk around and you make it personal. You know, you interact with the audience in a way to where they feel like that's my homie up there. You know, not just
nice.
Yeah, you do it. You do it real good. My mom was crying and the tears.
She was really enjoying herself. I'm glad they put y'all. I can see y'all too, so I can see y'all reactions.
You did. You put us in a little VIP. You know, you gave us the VIP. Oh, speaking of which, did you see that somebody attacked or tackled Dave Chappelle on his show at the Hollywood Bowl? What is it? What is the Hollywood Bowl?
About? Somebody got on the stage.
Somebody tackled him, took him down. He swung to the side, but they dived after him.
Why?
Don't know. Nobody know yet.
Okay, tomorrow's show, y'all, I will have some information on that. We will be talking about that tomorrow. Dave Chappelle.
He was in the middle of a set.
Run up on my show.
Yeah. Rosemary says Dave Chappelle tackled on stage at Hollywood Bowl in LA. That's it. Yep.
Hollywood Bowl.
Yep.
I don't know how they got on stage at Hollywood Bowl. Hollywood Bowl has extreme security.
I don't know.
At the Hollywood Bowl in LA.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rosemary Smith. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. We'll open our show tomorrow with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't put that right here to make sure that's tomorrow's note. Miss Valerie Akins, who is also a Caillou Clan member from the beginning, is joining the team here with us. She's going to come on and be helping us with the technical stuff. And in essence, she's also going to become one of the producers on the show. So that'll be happening early next week because I'm trying to show her how to get in here right now. I haven't figured out, but I will. But once we get her in, she's in there like swimwear. Hey, we got one more comedian before we get this money away. There's 73 people watching. Please hit like. 73 likes would be delightful. Okay, so coming up next is this comedian. Wait, I got to say this real quick. National Interpretation Appreciation Day. National Bike to School Day. Your kids. Who is that behind you? Is that Pops?
That's Pop.
Pops! Pops!
Look at his shirt.
Where's your
shirt he has on? Get him the.
Oh, you got on the woo woo woo. Come on with your bad self. How you doing?
Hi.
He look like he's still waking up, huh?
No. I've been in the room for a bit.
So, oh my God, the way they speak and everything. I love them kids. Okay, all right. They ride the bike, national bike. I never rode a bike to school. I went to school and stole people's bikes.
Oh,
we rode their bikes to school. We would get that little clipper, and while it's in class, we would cut that thing, and then we go back home and we would steal 2 or 3 bikes, and then we'd take them apart and then re-put them together so it would look like our own individual.
And Michael, you were a whole adult when you did this, were you?
I was a child. We don't steal no more. I'm not talking about the salt and pepper shaker. Okay, anyway, National Bird Day. today. If you're in the birds, this your thing. National Candy Orange Peel. I never heard of that. Have you heard of a candy orange? It sounds gross.
Yeah.
An orange peel is bitter in itself. So
Yeah.
I mean, if you want the bitter sweet, okay, all right.
Well, there is a Persian dish that you use candied orange peels. There's a Persian dish that you have to actually create it, but to just eat it like candy, I don't know about that.
Oh my goodness, I don't know that one. National Orange Juice Day. Let's get healthy. Get your vitamin C in. National Star Wars Day. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, the force. Okay, and finally, National Weather Observers Day. Well, they never get that right. Watch the weather. The weathermen are wrong 90% of the time, but they look lovely.
I don't know why they just don't have the indigenous people do the weather. They always know. They put that. They know what the weather is.
Oh, speaking of indigenous, this cup is a wooden cup that came from Costa Rica. So cool. Malika went to Costa Rica and brought me back a wooden cup. I'm scared to put hot coffee or hot tea in it, but she said you can.
I bet you it'd be good. It's gonna hold the flavor of whatever you put in there.
It feels good on your lip.
Yeah.
A wooden cup just feels good on your lip.
It's May 4th. It's May 4th. And they always say, May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody. Who got that Star Wars reference in there?
That's good.
That's Tanya Robertson. Good for you. All right, let's bring on another comedian. She's a wonderful comedian, too. That's tons of fun. Wonderful comedian. And she took my comedy class, and she's awesome in so many ways. And I have a new manager, and we'll talk about that later. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we have one more comedian, and then we're going to go and get a step away because I guarantee you we out of here in 7 minutes, total 8 minutes. 8 o'clock, we outie like Kirk Gowdy. This comedian is awesome. I don't know if you've been on the show before. Shake your head. You been on the show before, Jiwan? Jiwan been here before. That means he know the rules. Okay, he can grab himself. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's bring on our second comedian. We're doing a two-for on you today. His name is Jiwan Kapp.
Hey, what's up?
Jiwan Kapp is wearing a hat. Wow.
Yeah. Shout out to the V Store, vegan apparel hat that sponsors my tour right now. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm currently on the MIA tour. Yeah, I'm about to be missing in action. The mother of my kids, she think that I'm making all this money, so I got to get low real quick. Shout her out. But I like to just tell y'all a little bit more about myself. I just turned 31. At the age of 31, I finally accepted the fact that I probably am just a cool, awkward black dad. Just for the simple, cool, awkward black dad. A lot of awkward things be happening to me, but I'm real cool about it. Like just for the other day, went out on a date with this lady. I didn't know that her hand was amputated, so I'm trying to be a gentleman. I was just like, you look a little short-handed. I probably can get the door for you. And she didn't like that. I was like, yo, I'm just joking with you. I'm just nubbing with you. And, these are just jokes, though. These are just jokes. I don't want anybody to be protesting outside. Everybody with nubs holding up signs. So we're trying to figure out how are they holding up the signs with the nubs. Jokes, y'all. Jokes. But she didn't care for that joke too much. But like I said, I'm recently just got out of a relationship. I want to shout out to the mother of my kids. After we broke up, she had took things that I didn't even know I needed. Opened up the cabinets. She done took the seasonings. How you gonna take the seasonings? Really?
Yeah, that's petty. Right
petty. I'm not even talking about like salt and pepper. I'm trying to make some ramen noodles. She done took the season pack out of every ramen noodle packet. So brother can have a chicken flavored oodles and noodles. Petty. Petty. Now, you come to my house though. I ain't got no trap house. I ain't no trapper or anything. My dad was in my life. But if you come to my house, we're gonna have fun. I got something kind of like a bounce house because I got a blow up mattress. I got a blow up couch. We just bouncing from room to room at this point. We having so much fun.
That's a trap house.
Yeah, it ain't trap house. It's the bounce house. Now the mother of my kids though, she think I'm like doing very well because she seen that blow up headboard and she was like, "Oh, he getting some money." She getting some money. But yeah, needless to say, I'm camping outside. She slashed my whole house. Yeah, crazy. She slashed my whole house. She slashed the whole house. She didn't even use a pen or a needle or anything. I seen 2 bite marks in my blow-up mattress. I said, "Did you bite my blow-up mattress?" She told me, "I ain't bite your blow-up mattress." Like, this is your alligator gap in this blow-up mattress. What are you talking about? Crazy. Oh, but she, she's brand new now. She's brand new. She sent me a picture the other day. She talking about, since I cut you off, I done cut my hair. So she done cut her hair and everything. So I had texted her and I said, "That's cute and all, but now we about to look like the Wayans brothers when we drop the baby off at daycare." I'm the good looking Wayne though.
There's a good looking Wayne.
I'm the good looking Wayne.
Okay. Won't do it with y'all. Won't do it.
Yeah, nah. But I'm not gonna call her my baby mom. I call her the mother of my kids. I won't call her baby mama until the child support papers come. But until then, I just call her bald headed. She's watching this too. Shout her out.
Well, brother, thank you. I love it. Give it up, y'all.
Yes.
Jawan Kapp.
Appreciate it. Shout out to the V store.
He's tapping on the handicap. Tell people where they can find you on this MIA tour.
Okay, yeah. Currently, I'll be at Flowtopia in Greensboro, North Carolina this Thursday. But if y'all go to my social media, No Kapp Comedy, that's KNOWKAPPKOMEDY. It's the new KKK because we lynch you with the truth with these jokes. But I am currently going MIA. I just got a new role for a new TV show, Pure Comedy Labs, which I'm the talent coordinator for. And we got renewed for yes. Shout out to the executive producer Nick Lewis. And the MIA stands for it's a dedication to my family. My youngest daughter, her name is Mia. My 14-year-old name is Ivy, and they bald-headed mama name is Ava. So shout them out as well. So yeah, yeah.
All right, leave us with a woo woo woo.
Woo woo woo.
All right, give it up, y'all. Jawan Kapp in the house. Funny stuff, man. He said he the KKK of comedy. We choke him and we joke him.
Yeah, that's it.
That's you know what, Kapp? I don't know if I have time. I want to try to do a handicap joke. See, let me say something. I ask, because people say you shouldn't do handicap jokes, and I asked this dude wheelchair, and I said, "Is it true that handicap jokes make y'all uncomfortable?" He said, "No. We humans, like everybody else, you tell that joke." So
tell it.
Here it is. Okay, so this guy, he didn't have any arms.
Okay.
But he wanted to get a job. Responsible brother. Okay, so Saturday afternoon, he flipping through the Sunday paper. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, I feel bad about that. Anyway, he flipping through the Sunday papers. He come across a job ringing the bell in church on Sunday. So he go down to the church. He said, "Pastor, minister, bishop, whatever. Could I have a job ringing the bell on Sunday?" And the minister said, "But my son, you have no arms." He said, "Look, if I could ring the bell, could I have a job?" The minister said, "Okay, you ring the bell, you can have a job." So he go up to the steeple, right? And he climbs himself up.
Oh, shoot.
On the bell. He runs fast he can, slams his face into the bell. Bing, 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 bell. Ring, ring, ring. They give him the job, all right? Every Sunday, like clockwork, he get up in the morning, put on the suit, tuck the sleeves in the pocket. Wait. Anyway, he put on the suit, right? And he goes down to church. He goes up to the steeple, line himself up on the bell. Run fast he can, slam his face in the bell. Bing, 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 bell just ringing, right? The dude is getting down to the job. He's making money. He's stacking paper. He's feeling good about himself.
Okay.
One Saturday night, he decided to go out and celebrate. Did a little dancing, did a little drinking. Did a little eating, did a little drinking. Did a little drinking, did a little bit more drinking. He was toe up. He was ripped. Next morning, he woke up with a headache, but he's going to work.
Okay.
Responsible brother.
Yes.
Got up, threw on a suit, tuck the sleeve. Went up to the top floor, lined himself up on the bell. Took off running, ran fast he can, missed the bell.
Bell.
Flew out the window, hit the ground, food dead. Now people starting to gather around, see what does anybody know him? Does anybody recognize him? One lady walked up and said, well, you know, his face does kind of ring a bell.
I can't.
I feel so bad about that joke right now.
Are you sure? I just got one question. How he tuck his sleeves if he
That's the comedy of it, right?
Okay.
There. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go get his money away so these people can get out of here on time. Let me look at my clock here. Whoa, and we still got 5 minutes left. That's what I'm talking about. And see, we did the show on time. We got everybody in. We did jokey jokes, and we about to give away the money. Look, I put it in a see-through now. Y'all gonna make sure I'm not cheating. You see right through.
That's a good one.
And a lot of new people are sending them in too. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Here we go.
You should have took that one.
Oh, that would have made sense. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay.
Well, shucks.
Well,
better get ready.
All right.
Phones.
See what you got. You got it, and you got to be enthusiastic.
Yeah.
I love my job.
It's free money. We just want a little volume. That's all.
Free money. 100 cash dollars. Cash in your Cash App right now. And here we go. All righty. One ringy dingy. 2.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. Who is this?
This is Michael Colyar, and you just missed $100 because you didn't say I love my job, I love my job, I love my job. Do you remember sending your name in, Louis?
Who is this?
The Michael Colyar Morning Show.
No.
You don't know who that is?
No, I don't.
Well, Louis Donaldson, somebody put your name in. We have a show every morning, and every Wednesday we pull a name out of a hat, and we call that name at random. And if they pick the phone up and say, I love my job, I love my job, I love my job, we send $100 to their Cash App right then on the spot. But I'm putting your name back in so you'll have another try. Just remember, on Wednesday, if somebody call you around this time on Wednesday, just pick up your phone and say, I love my job, I love my job, I love my job. I swear your boss won't be mad and you'll win $100. I am so sorry. You didn't even know your name was in here. I wonder who put you in. You work for...
I wonder who put me in too. Listen to this. Hey, repeat again the contest.
It's called I Love My Job. And you have to pick up the phone when you hear it ring on Wednesday. You just pick up the phone and say, I love my job, I love my job, I love my job. And we send you $100. And do you work for Bayside Domino's?
Yeah.
Yeah. So somebody sent your name in from Bayside Domino's.
You don't want the money. Come on.
But anyway, I'm putting your name back in the hat. So if on a Wednesday, this phone rings, just pick up the phone and say, I love my job, I love my job, I love my job. And you're going to win $100. And if you want to see this show, just go on YouTube and put in the Michael Colyar Morning Show, and you'll see what we're doing over here.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Louis. I appreciate you, man. I hope you win on the next one.
I love my job, I love my job, I love my job, I love my job, I love my job.
I love it. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right. Gotta get another one. We only go up to 3, y'all. If don't nobody win by 3, I go buy myself a pair of shoes. I need some brown shoes too to go with this outfit today.
Hey.
Oh boy. She gonna be mad if she don't answer. Okay. This is a regular. Well, she used to be a regular, and she got a real job.
Hey.
That ended that. Here we go. One ringy dingy.
I love my job, I love my job.
Yeah. Woo. Tell them who you are. Tell them who you are.
I am Neela Adams of In My Element with Neela.
Woo, Neela Adams. That's my girl. Chicago. Well, Neela, you know I got your info, and you're going to have $100 in your Cash App within the next 10 minutes, girl. What's your favorite morning show?
The Michael Colyar Morning show directly after In My Element with me.
You know what?
I was wondering how you was gonna deal with the fact that you got a morning show too. How you was gonna make mine your favorite. You said right after your show, the Michael Colyar Morning Show. I love you. Can you hit us with a woo woo woo?
I love you too. Woo, woo, woo.
Hey.
You getting that money today. As soon as I get off, and we be off in a minute because the show is over. Love you, Neela. Thank
I
you.
love you too. I needed that money. I gotta go grocery shopping.
I love it. Thank you. Talk to you in a little bit. Bye-bye.
All right.
Now tear him up once you win, though. Now you don't get to go right back in there now.
Yeah, you got to
Lewis get to go back in. He get another shot. And that was it. And that wraps the show up. We right on time. It's 8 o'clock. Ain't no need of fooling with these people any longer. I'm flying out here tomorrow morning, but I will be here to do the morning show. As soon as the show is over, I'm getting on the plane to go to New York, y'all. So we're going to do about 5-6 shows in New York. But we're doing the show live every morning this week. And then next Monday, we're not doing a show because we're going to do the 2-hour special celebrating our 400 show. Woo, 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 woo. You know, this is show 407, y'all. We feeling good and we looking good. And girl, you did good. You got 2 at home and you got your energy back just in time for the show to be over. So tell me.
Bye. That's it. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun. We got to go. We got places to go and people to do. I want you to go out there and have a magnificent day today. And if you don't, it's your fault. The power is in your own hand. Go out there with an attitude of gratitude and nobody can stop you, man. God already got your back. So you take care of the front. Get out there and do your thing. Be you, be positive, be love, and see if things magical don't happen for you. Did you say goodbye yet, young lady?
I did. I said bye. I'm gonna do it.